ex-girlfriend before, and she used to go out with her friends at the weekend, and she'd be looking at me going, who are you going out with? Who are you going out with? I'm like, excuse me? And well, who are you going out with? Like, are you going out with some girls? Or do you have girly friends? I'm like, hang on a second now. You're going out with some dudes and girls. Yeah, so what? So what? So what about me then? What's the problem? If you don't give a shit who you're going out with, why do you give a shit who I go out with? And get this girl was so fucking insecure that I did think at the start that she did enjoy just a simple game, just fucking with me. But she was so insecure. I went out one night, and by the way, this is 100% real. She was so insecure about herself. She was asking me, so are you going out tonight with your friends? I went, I did, yeah. So who's going out? So basically, guys, it was a guy and girl, right? Me and my guy friend, very friendly with this other girl. Okay, we were kind of like a fucking a package deal, the three of us. We get on, the three of us, really well. She's like, oh, really? And she's freaking out. Get this. She's up in my apartment. She throws a fit, a temper tantrum like a fucking 4-year-old child. Locks herself into my bathroom and will not come out. I shit you not. Get your head around that one. Now, I actually decide, okay, well, she's been in there for quite a bit. What the hell's going on here? So I'm thinking to myself, hang on a second. Does she enjoy trying to fuck with me? Now, by the way, guys, I didn't put up for this for long. I didn't, okay? Believe me. I was just trying to still process who this person is. Am I imagining stuff? But I was coming around to thinking that maybe she enjoys fucking with me. And maybe all her other exes. So I knock on the door. I'm like, hey, listen, you gonna come out? We can talk. Dead silence. I'm like, hey, seriously, like, this is ridiculous. And I gotta say, I nearly started laughing out loud. I had to literally... This is insane. Now, this girl was 29, and I was, 35? Still, guys, 29 years of age, and you lock yourself in the toilet for nothing. For nothing. Now, she literally didn't answer me. And... So I just actually went into my fucking TV room, sat down, got a cup of tea, and I went, I've never seen anything like this. I have never in my life seen anything like this. So eventually she comes out, and she comes in, she puts on the kettle, and I'm waiting for her to talk to me first. Fuck that. So she literally walks out of the TV room, gone, she's waiting for the kettle. I'm like, okay. She comes back in, kettle's boiled, grabs a cup of tea, back into my room again. I went, all right, you know what? I've had enough of this shit. So I went back into the room, and she's like, oh, well, listen, that's fine. You're going out with your friends tonight? Well, I said, oh, no. Hang on a second, no. You're not getting away this easy. Why did you just lock yourself in the bathroom? What the hell is wrong with you? And she goes, look, I'm just very insecure about this stuff. I went, well, you don't seem insecure, do you? The way you kind of flirt with other people. I don't flirt with other people. Well, it seems like you do, and in fairness, I'm trying to give you a bit of leeway here, as in other words, maybe I'm the one that's fucking wrong here, exaggerating things. Again, trying to process things, guys. So, like, you'd have to wonder. It's all good, fucking with someone else, but when it comes around, you don't like it, do you? And you know what? So what I realized, it was number 2 answer. She's trying to control me. She doesn't enjoy it, even though she has this kind of little tiny fucking grin on her face. She's not liking this. She's so fucking insecure and worried about the relationship or whatever the fuck it is, but it comes from a place of insecurity that she was miserable. She wasn't happy. And like, guys, if you look at the two options, if someone's happy fucking with you, if you do actually take the shit from them, they're going to have no respect for you. Okay? If I took the shit from my ex-girlfriend, she'd have no respect for me, and quite rightly so. Now, let's look at it the other way. if she's that insecure about, oh my God, what's going to happen? I don't know if this is ever going to work. And she's trying to control you. Well, it's not going to work because you're going to drag the guy or girl down with you. You're clearly unhappy. And again, it comes back to the whole point. Are you going to have respect for your boyfriend or girlfriend? Are you really? Bullshit you are. You have no respect. And then if you have no respect, then you actually start not liking the person. Why would you? Why would you like someone that you don't respect? That's total bullshit anyway. So, therefore, it doesn't get any better because you haven't figured out your own bullshit in your own head. You're just ridiculously jealous, insecure, whatever the fuck. So guys, my point is this. All roads lead to doom here. Trying to control your boyfriend or girlfriend is never going to make you fucking happy in the long run. Sort yourself out. Go to a psychologist. Figure out your own issues. I mean, the happiest people in the world never tried to control people in their boyfriend or girlfriend. They never tried to do. So why would you... You're just going for your 5-second fucking little victory and then you're back to your miserable self. Jesus. Look at Will Smith. Yeah, I'm going to talk about him for 2 minutes. I think this is probably the first and only time I'm ever going to talk about this fucker. I used to be a big fan of Will Smith. Big fucking fan. Until that dickhead slapped Chris Rock. He didn't give a shit about the joke that Chris Rock said about G.I. Jane. Right now, maybe, just maybe, he was like, oh yeah, motherfucker, but just, okay, but we'll just keep laughing. And then, 5 minutes later, he'd be like, oh look, forget it, fuck it, right? So it might have rubbed him up just a little bit up the wrong way, but it was no fucking excuse to go on the stage, as we all know. But like, this is the point, and you know what guys, so many people have talking about Will Smith now. I'm going to be jumping on the bandwagon to show you my Will Smith 2 minutes and see what you think. No, I don't give a shit about that. But the point is this, that woman is controlling. Does everybody remember where they were at a round table, Will and Jada, and they were talking about her having sex with other people and she was enjoying it? Does anybody actually remember this shit? Fucking hell. What does that do to a man's psyche? Now that is control. That is, I will do whatever I want. You won't fucking do whatever you want. The guy's miserable. Imagine walking up in front of 1 billion people in the world, knowing that there's 1 billion people in the world, watching me right now, and all of a sudden, you're gonna slap the shit out of a guy and look like a fucking pussy. Like, it's obvious as hell. If he wasn't miserable with her, he wouldn't have felt... even if he went up, or Jada said, hey, go up and slap him. If he wasn't miserable, he would have been saying, here, are you joking me? Seriously, woman? Are you fucking joking me? I'm going to look like a pussy if I went up and did that. An absolute pussy. And then he did it. He's miserable. He's completely and utterly dominated by that woman. Then look what happens. He's probably lost loads of fans around the world. Well, then again, maybe not, knowing TikTok and fucking Instagram. Everybody loves this shit. But this man, he's damaged his career. Maybe he'll come back, maybe. But he's damaged himself. He's shown his belly, so to speak. The man is a fucking mess over this woman. Now, you gotta blame him too. Okay? You gotta blame him. What the fuck are you doing? But I think his paws are... he's so beaten down from her that he doesn't know what to do anymore. Why would you want to be with somebody like that? And you know what? Funnily enough, what'll probably happen is she'll end up fucking breaking up with him. Yeah. She's beating him down, beating him down, beating him down, and all of a sudden he's lost respect. He can't even fucking fight back anymore. He's given up, right? He's just walking around like a bag of misery. And guess what? Hey, Will, do you know what? Actually, I just think you're just miserable right now. I don't like the way you're acting. And, like, what's wrong with you? Like, the final killer blow. And that always happens, guys. I can tell you now. You stay in a relationship with a man or a woman who's trying to control you, and you give in, They'll lose respect for you, they won't like you, and they'll end up fucking dumping you. I'm telling you now, there is no roads lead to anywhere good here. Or, if the woman or guy stays with you, it's only because they're getting their 2 minutes glory, but they still don't like you. Either way, you are screwed. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to close it off today. I want to thank you for listening, and I will be back soon. Ta-ra, guys.